So let's go on a walk with Benny. We put his harness on. Now, he used to hate getting in this harness when we first got his wheels, but now, as you can see, he just lets me pop his little leg in and then put the rings around his front legs, and off we go. It can be a bit of a struggle to get up the curb, so we have to help the front wheels get up. And here we go, walking along. As you can see, he gets on really well with his wheels. He used to just have the back wheels, but now he has the front wheels as well because he was starting to stumble and fall on his chin, which we don't want. It's really lovely just to see him when you get to the grassy area, to see him off lead and doing his thing. And then when we get home, we have to get him through the gate and then up the little step. And then we take all his things off again, the leg rings, and get his coat off because it's been raining today. And then get his back leg out and put his wheels away. And then I have to get him up the 2 sets of steps. He can get down the steps slowly, but getting up is very difficult. So he waits and lets me lift his back leg up. Adopting Benny has impacted our life, of course, in lots of positive ways. It's absolutely a joy to have around. He's really settled into the family despite having a lot of previous trauma in his life and despite having his disability. However, we can't say that it hasn't been a challenge. He was very snappy and very frightened of my husband, not just my husband, of men in general, when we first had him, so that was difficult. It's also been a challenge with his mobility as that's got worse. He used to walk fine on 3 legs, go out for walks, and then obviously as that became more limited he had harnesses and then eventually the wheels. It's challenging obviously because you have to lift him up and down stairs, you have to lift him in and out of the car, you have to put him in and out of the wheels, obviously you have to travel with the wheels. Nothing can really sort of be spontaneous, it has to be quite planned as to think of the distance that Benny can walk, stopping areas, places that he'll be able to put his wheelchair if you take it off in a restaurant, for example. So things like that have been quite challenging. However, the good outweighs the bad, and just seeing him blossom from the sort of always friendly but timid and very traumatised old fella into a really wonderful family dog, and all I can say is adopting a disabled dog is an absolute joy. It may bring its challenges, but if something's worth doing, it's not always easy, but it's certainly worth doing, and Benny is an absolute joy and we love him to pieces.